Yo, what's up, good people? What's the deal, man? How y'all making out, man? I just pulled up to the crib, and I've been having a lot of things in mind, so I said, let me tap in with y'all real quick and put another one of these little blurbs up and some things going through my mind. So, one of the things that's, all right, so just a little insight into me, I recently entered to fatherhood, kind of on the back, going towards the back end of my life, right? So I'm 47, or 48, goddamn time. Like, I forget how old I'm. 48, and I got a 2-year-old daughter going on 3. So I'm like the grandpop. That's my firstborn, and sometimes I sit there and think about, like, damn, man, what if I would have did it younger? What if why I didn't proceed on this earlier if I was going to do it? But, I wouldn't trade it for the world, man. And I love my daughter, man. She's just the star of my life right now. And everything I do is, dedicated to taking care of her and my wife. And, I see all of that just to bring in the perception. Like, I've enjoyed fatherhood so far. I know it's gonna be tough times and it's hard. I got dealing with Tyler, you know what I'm saying? But I would never understand how a person, or a man, especially, but both parents potentially could ever just, abandon a child, knowing someone out there with your DNA and your blood running through his veins. It comes to my mind, we talking about this when that Anthony Edwards thing, you know what I'm saying? And him just going to court to revoke, to just relinquish all his parental rights. And I seen a lot of discourse online, people back and forth about it, like, yo, he been told her he ain't want nothing to do with her, he ain't want nothing to go with her, you know what I mean? So she should have never had the baby. I get that, I ain't tripping, I get that, right? And I don't know this woman in particular, but I know it's a percentage of women out here that go after successful men and attempt to have children with them as a money trap to kind of like make sure they're financially secure the rest of their life. They're using what they got to get what they want. You know what I'm saying? And, so I think it's definitely a level of responsibility there. But ultimately, at least for my ethics and morals, as a man, I can't have no children of mine running around out here and I don't have nothing to do with them, know what's going on with them, know if they struggling, knowing anything they going through and not care. You know what I'm saying? I think that says a lot about you as a person. And ultimately, if you having unprotected sex with a person, it don't even got to be unprotected. Like, the thing that escapes a lot of people, we talk about casual sex, but, procreation is a consequence of sex. You know what I'm saying? It's an inevitability. If you having sex with a person multiple times over and over, like, it's a possibility that person might get pregnant, and you cannot, I'm all about women advocacy of their body, so I'm never going to say, like, regardless how you feel about it, if that person has that baby, it's no guarantee. As that person gets pregnant, it's no guarantee just because you saying you don't want it to happen that she shouldn't conceive. Now, that's your choice, true, but I just think it says something about you as a man, like, straight up. And you get no respect from me on that tip. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just raised in a different set of morals, and I try my best not to judge people. Dig me? Like, everybody got their reasoning, everybody got their feelings about how they should approach things, but I feel like that should seed. And I know back in the day, people was just having kids all willy-nilly and running around, but you shouldn't have no children if you ain't prepared to take care of them, and you shouldn't be laying down with women like that, especially unprotected, and not think that think that you will absolve to the consequences of that. So now you got a child running around here with your blood in it, with your blood in them, your DNA makeup, and you just ignoring them and live their life. Never have respect for that clown Karl Malone. Anybody else is living like that, man. Like, take care of your seeds out here, man. That's why so many children out here, led astray with no guidance, no leadership, no mentorship, nothing. And then you wonder why I get to this space. It's a lot of dudes out here without money, with kids running around out here, and imagine the circumstances they gonna be in, getting into. You dig me? impoverished situations. You know, this girl may get some money from Anthony Edwards, whether he terminate his parental rights or not. But, you know, Ant-Man, you know, I love your basketball game, and I respect you as a human, but like, you know, because I respect everybody, but as a man, I mean, I don't know what your father was in your life or whatever. I don't really know do background like that, but you know, I feel like as a man, you got to live up to them responsibilities. And this child, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, you know, is the product of you. Got to step up, fellas. I'm sorry we disagree. Like, it's no rap. You know what I mean? That's you. Peace.